Now, the wife of the People's Democratic Party's presidential candidate, Mrs. Titilayo Abubakar, has pleaded with the women of the North Central region to not let her down in the upcoming general elections. Mrs. Abubakar made the appeal at the PDP North Central Women Town Hall meeting for Atiku Okoya 2023 in Abuja. Let's now join Jocelyn Elakeche for detail.
Mrs. Titi Abubakar, wife of the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, said her husband's campaign has been issue-based and not on attacking political opponents. She said her husband only wants to rule to restructure the country for the better.
Atiku wants a better life for us all. Atiku wants to bring all the glory that we enjoyed in 1999-2007. He wants to bring it back to us. He has seen the nose defense of a woman because he was born of a woman. And Atiku has promised the women that he's going to take good care of the women. He's going to give us plus the youth 40% in his cabinet. Atiku is going to give the women microcredit.
Mrs. Titi Abubakar said for 23 years, her Women Trafficking and Child Labor Eradication Foundation program, WATCLEF, has educated 14,000 children to university level, and that if her husband is elected president, her new campaign, the She Campaign, will focus on youth and women living with disabilities, amongst others.
Atiku knows your pain, and I told you want to bring back that glory. Atiku wants to unify Nigeria. Atiku, see how people are suffering. People are dying because of hunger. In many homes, they cannot even afford 1 square meal. Not to come and talk of 2. And now, because it is election time, they are running, giving people, running to their homes, giving them 20,000, 2,000. It will not push anything for you.
Convener of the town hall meeting and wife to former governor of Benue State, Mrs. Yemisi Suswan, said presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar will empower women and by doing that will revamp the economy.
He has looked at the health sector and he said he's going to focus his attention on women and children in delivering the deliverables in the health sector. What does that mean? It means that our young women in labor will no longer die trying to have children. It means that the babies under 0 to 5, their death mortality rates will reduce.
Mrs. Titi Abubakar called on the North Central women and women in other geopolitical zones to vote for her husband come 25th February 2023 so as to enjoy the benefits of democracy. The wife of the PDP presidential candidate, speaking in Hausa and Yoruba, educated the North Central women consisting of Kwara, Plateau, Niger, Benue, Nasarawa, Kogi State and the Federal Capital Territory on the proper way to cast their vote, while asking them not to sell their votes, but rather monitor the electoral process after voting. Jocelyn Elakeche, ASO Television News.